I can't answer every question you ever have, but I can tell you that Mommy and Emmy and Max will always be together.
The story of Ben Affleck and Jennifer Lopez has been making waves in the media for decades now, as the couple has been seen having an on and off relationship. Not long ago, they had gotten back together after their first separation, but it seems things are actually not going as people might have imagined. There has been tension in their body language recently, and the most recent happening just confirmed that. It made it to the media that Affleck has moved from their home, and Jennifer might also be looking for another home for herself and her children. Some might ask, what really went wrong? Join us as we shed more light on the status of one of Hollywood's best couple. Jennifer Lopez, famously known as J-Lo, was born on July 24, 1969, in the Bronx, New York City, to Guadalupe Rodriguez and David Lopez, who have their origin in Puerto Rico. She grew up with her two sisters, Leslie and Linda. While her father was a computer technician by profession, her mother was a homemaker who later started teaching in a kindergarten school. Since the very early years of her childhood, Lopez had been fascinated with entering the world of entertainment. She attended Catholic school, where her singing and dancing talents, even her acting ability, were first noticed. Even though Lopez came from a working-class family, her parents sacrificed a great deal to get her dance classes since she loved to perform. At 5 years, she initiated dance classes, and while she was a teenager, she attended school musicals as well as talent shows. Her parents insisted a lot on education, but even though Lopez attended Baruch College, she only lasted for 1 semester before she dropped out to pursue her dream of being a performer. She started her career by dancing in nightclubs and then on a number of television shows. In 1991, Lopez's big break came when she was chosen as a fly girl dancer on the hot TV show In Living Color. This was the launching pad that catapulted her into the eye of the media, which released her dancing talents to a wider audience to which many more opportunities followed. During this time, she could still manage a few hours to choreograph or even to dance as a backup for renowned artists such as Janet Jackson, which also contributed to her further popularity in the industry. In the early 1990s, different acting roles began to come to Lopez, and soon she started to land several television and film roles. For the first time, she began acting in 1993 when she was cast in the television series South Central, which brought other series such as Second Chances and Hotel Malibu. Her breakthrough came in 1997 when she was cast as the lead in Selena, a biopic about the life of the late Tejano singer Selena Quintanilla Perez. Lopez's performance was highly lauded, and it launched her into stardom. She was the first Latina actress to gain more than $1 million for a film role, confirmation of her star status in Hollywood. With the success of Selena, Lopez's career blew almost overnight into both music and acting. In 1999, her first album, On the Six, reached commercial success with hits like If You Had My Love and Waiting for Tonight. This signaled the official start of Lopez's double career as pop star and actress to date. Nobody till then had ever pulled off such an actor-singer transition like Lopez. In the early 2000s, Jennifer Lopez became an internationally recognized sensation. From rags to riches, her childhood in the Bronx built a drive-filled and family-encouraging foundation into a decade-long career that landed her as one of the most influential figures in pop culture. Jennifer Lopez's highly publicized personal life has been all over the news and media, showcasing her high-profile relationships and marriages that have kept her in the media spotlight. By the time she got involved with Ben Affleck in the early 2000s, Lopez had already experienced significant ups and downs in her personal life. In February 1997, Lopez married for the first time to Cuban waiter Ojani Noah. At the time, she had just begun to gain momentum in her career with her title role in Selena. Her marriage to him lasted less than a year. They divorced in January 1998, but their relationship would continue to affect Lopez's life for years to come. Noah later tried to publish a tell-all book about their union and tried to sell a private video of their honeymoon, which forced Lopez to file several lawsuits against him for invasion of privacy. After breaking things off for good with Noah, Lopez's career really took off and she started dating rapper and music producer Sean Combs, then known as Puff Daddy. The two started dating in 1999, and for a period thereafter, they were the most publicized couple in the entertainment world, but it was a stormy romance. In December 1999, in the shooting incident at a New York City nightclub, the couple found themselves caught in the glare of publicity, and Combs was arrested and charged with gun possession, but he was acquitted. This incident, along with other issues, contributed to straining their relationship, and the two finally broke up in 2001. Following the breakup with Combs, Lopez engaged in her second marriage. In September 2001, she married Chris Judd, who had been her backup dancer. The two had met on the set while filming the music video for her song "Love Don't Cost a Thing," before rapidly turning into lovers. However, just like her first marriage, this marriage also didn't last long. By June 2002, Lopez and Judd had separated, and their divorce was finalized early in 2003. Although the marriage didn't last, starting from this period, Lopez continued with her successful career, featuring hit music and films. Up next is her love journey with Affleck. The love story of Jennifer Lopez and Ben Affleck, famously dubbed Benifer by the media, took the world's breath away to such an extent that it kept going and is still the most talked about romance in Hollywood. From glamorous highs to public lows, this was indeed a decade-spanning relationship that epitomized a true fairy tale. Lopez and Affleck's relationship first started in 2002, when one went onto the sets of Giggly, a romantic comedy that generally did terribly at the box office. Though the movie might have tanked, its two leads found sparks that flew between them, and they were never apart from that point on. At the time, Lopez was newly separated from her second husband, Chris Judd. Affleck was already one of the hottest actors in town, fresh from an Oscar win for Good Will Hunting. Their chemistry was undeniable, and it didn't take them long to start dating. The couple did make some serious waves in the media. The couple had been on the front page of every tabloid magazine because this couple's romance headlined papers across the globe. Every moment together, from casual outings to the red carpet, was documented and analyzed. Of course, the most iconic would be the one in which Affleck proposed to Lopez back in November 2002 with the striking pink diamond weighing 6.1 carats from Harry Winston, estimated at $2.5 million, being the proposal of the fairy tale wedding that the whole world started waiting for. From holding hands at premieres to getting spotted on romantic getaways, Lopez and Affleck were quintessential Hollywood power. Probably one of the most iconic moments in life was when he appeared in the video of Lopez's hit single Jenny from the Block. The video showed the well-lived life that they both lived, as Affleck famously caressed Lopez on a yacht. Despite the romance, there came a time when the constant media scrutiny caught up with them. Lopez and Affleck were supposed to marry in September 2003. However, days before the wedding, they issued a statement that they were postponing the wedding due to excessive media attention. The couple issued a joint statement regarding the pressure of the public eye taking a toll on their relationship. However, Lopez and Affleck did break off their engagement in January 2004, in what was surely a bombshell that sent ripples across the entertainment world. It was a rather sudden break, with both going their separate ways, Lopez marrying singer Mark Anthony afterward, while Affleck eventually married actress Jennifer Garner. The end of Benifer pretty much sealed the conclusion of one of Hollywood's most talked-about love stories, but little did the world know their story was really far from over. Fast forward to 2021, 2 decades after they first got together, Lopez and Affleck just picked right back up where they had left off. Right after Lopez called off her engagement to former baseball star Alex Rodriguez, rumors were circulating that she had reconnected with Affleck. Those rumors were confirmed when the two were spotted out in public, and once again the media frenzy was on. At the time, it was all anybody could talk about. The fans and tabloids went into a frenzy when Lopez seemed this time around in many ways to be taking things a lot more maturely and carefully with Affleck, keeping private certain aspects of her renewed love life. Though they were very much in sight, from romantic dinners to luxurious vacations, they very consciously avoided making the same overexposure mistakes of their earlier romance. One of the most iconic moments of their reunion came in September 2021, when Lopez and Affleck made their red carpet debut as a couple at the Venice Film Festival. They really looked blissfully in love. Photos hit headlines all over the world of them smooching and holding hands. That undeniable chemistry was as strong as ever, with fans going wild seeing them together once again. They were habitually spotted on romantic getaways, including the very much posh French Riviera, to celebrate Lopez's 52nd birthday in July 2021. Full of shots of the couple lounging on a yacht, reminiscing about her Jenny from the Block days, once again reminded the world of their long-lasting bond. This was not the only display of affection on holiday destinations. Lopez and Affleck were spotted spending more secluded moments together, taking evening strolls in Los Angeles, participating in family activities, and accompanying each other at professional venues. From dressing up all fancy at some major event to way more casual on a coffee run. It wasn't until April 2022, after several months of rumors, that Lopez confirmed Affleck proposed a second time. Unlike the first time, the proposal was really more intimate and personal this time around, much like the growth and maturity both had gone through in their relationship. The announcement of their engagement this time was done with a green diamond ring by Affleck in a very high state of joy and excitement. In July 2022, they married in a rather small, intimate ceremony in Las Vegas. Later, with great pomp, the couple repeated the celebration for family and friends on Affleck's estate in Georgia. Indeed, this marriage turned into a new life for Lopez and Affleck, full of love, mutual understanding, and respect toward each other. Lopez and Affleck brought the two families together, making one very loving home for their children from previous marriages. Lopez shares twins, Max and Emmy, with her ex-husband, Mark Anthony, while Affleck does with his ex-wife, Jennifer Garner, Violet, Serafina, and Samuel. The two have spoken about family being such a huge part of their lives, and they have worked on creating a harmonious atmosphere for the children. Despite their tight schedules, Lopez and Affleck never compromise on family time. They were committed to going for family outings, attending school functions for their kids, and simply enjoying a vacation together. Balancing the shine of their career with that of their family life has only added to the reason why Lopez and Affleck were the dream couple of Hollywood. Growing up from young, high-profile stars to mature and firmly grounded people has only made their love grow stronger. Lopez and Affleck proved very well that love can find its way again, even when the two are separated for years. Today, they stand as ambassadors of true love and struggle, including the after effects of second chances. They happen to be Hollywood's ultimate dream couple. But even as the love story began well and truly, the second chapter soured, and they broke up all over again. Even as the romance was filled with public displays of affection, bits of fun and frolic, cracks started to appear, and the love story was torn apart in a series of embarrassing meetings and individual fights. After reuniting in 2021, Lopez and Affleck did really seem like the happiest of couples. They hit all those red carpets together with such regularity. The relationship did feel far more grounded and mature the second time around, and both were praised for picking up where they left off all those years ago, having grown wiser from the experience. The headlines were abuzz once again with the return of Bennifer 2.0, and those glamorous red carpet appearances did little to stem the public's fascination. As their relationship wore on, the intense scrutiny of the media, which had led to their breakup in 2004, emerged to make old stresses begin to resurface. Being under the spotlight and trying to maintain a high-profile romance began to take its toll as they tried to juggle this with their careers and other personal commitments. Though they made sure to put up a united front, it was crystal clear that behind the scenes, the relationship was strained. In the months before the split happened, several public scenes of awkwardness between Lopez and Affleck became apparent to fans and media. Sure, they still went to events and outings, but their body language began to shift over time. Well, the one main instance where things became clear to the public gaze was at the 2022 Grammy Awards. Cameras caught an awkward exchange between the two, with Affleck looking absolutely not interested and distant, while Lopez appeared to be uptight. The footage went viral, with everyone speculating trouble in paradise. Well, that was not even where their awkwardness stopped. In April 2023, Camila Lopez attended the premiere of The Mother, starring Jennifer Lopez. And, according to fans who noticed, their dynamic was definitely a bit strained. When they walked side by side on the red carpet, Affleck was aloof compared to Lopez's usual confidence. At one point, the couple seemed to be having what looked like a heated conversation, with Lopez frustrated by Affleck's lack of response. Though they later smiled for the cameras, it was evident the couple was dealing with internal issues. In May 2023, the couple was spotted on a family outing to Disneyland with their children. According to the onlookers, while Lopez was playing around with her kids and trying to get the most out of the day, Affleck appeared detached from everything happening and tired. Throughout the excursion, the couple barely spoke to each other, and the dwindling spark definitely did not go unnoticed. Of course, these incidents in public stirred up rumors that things between them were going haywire. Having been confronted with personal challenges such as busy careers and different priorities, just like many Hollywood couples, the demands of their respective careers placed heavy burdens on them. Lopez continued her successful music and film career, while he concentrated on acting and directing projects. Their lives were so busy that they spent much time separated, which further pulled them apart. Moreover, Lopez was worried about Affleck's addiction problem in the past, alcohol, to be precise. Though he had been open about the journey of leading a sober life and putting in much effort to keep himself healthy, there were rumors that his personal struggles started bothering him again. Lopez, being a routine freak for keeping her body fit, was reported to find it difficult to handle the helpless situation of her boyfriend and thus found a crack in their relationship. By mid-2023, one thing had become crystal clear: Lopez and Affleck were bringing their relationship to a close. The couple made several attempts to iron out their differences, but the spark they felt at first was nowhere to be reawakened. According to sources close to the couple, in attempts to save their relationship, they had sought couples therapy. But the exact issues that plagued their romance back in the early 2000s eventually blew them apart again. Their busy schedules, living apart, and being scrutinized by the media day in and day out had gotten in the way of their life. In late August 2023, after months of rumors milling on, it was confirmed that Lopez and Affleck had split for a second time. Even though reportedly the breakup was amicable, both Lopez and Affleck were heartbroken with regard to the relationship. A more dignified final breakup than the breakup that had taken place in the year 2004, where more dramas were played out in open view of the public. Statements issued from both stars spoke of love and respect towards one another, reassuring them the decision to split up was mutual and for the best of their families. They also asked for privacy in these difficult times and recognized media mania that, without a doubt, would continue to follow them. Immediately after their split, both Lopez and Affleck were all about their respective families and professions. Ever the tough superstar, Lopez kept churning out new music and film projects, with quality time spent with her twins, Max and Emmy. Meanwhile, Affleck continued focusing on his children with ex-wife Jennifer Garner and kept on directing and acting in movies and on TV. There was no bad blood between Lopez and Affleck after the split. According to sources, the two remained in good books. They were friends and supportive of one another because of the length of time they had spent together. If the breakup officiated the end of their journey into romance, this did not mean the end of their legacy as one of the iconic couples in Hollywood. Hope you enjoyed the video. We will see you in the next one.